Coming up next on The Way We Shopped, it's Christmas in the city with the magic of beautiful window displays, the Sterling Lindner tree, and Santa's #1 elf, Mr. Jingling. But first, take a moment to call WVIZ PBS with your pledge of financial support. Your donation will help WVIZ PBS continue to produce quality local programs like The Way We Shopped.
Hello everyone. What memories? They're just continuing to flood in, aren't they? I'm Kent Geist from the staff of WVIZ PBS, inviting you right now to get up from wherever you're sitting and go to your telephone, join with WVIZ PBS this evening, become a member, and help make these great programs possible. Remember, the $90 pledge level will bring you the home video of this incredible program, The Way We Shopped. $120 will bring you 2 of the videos, and then we'll talk about that big stack of gifts at the $180 level, where you get 2 home videos. You get the Silver Grill cookbook, and in just a few moments, Peg Neeson and a guest are going to be preparing a dish from that cookbook. Also, you can have at that package the wonderful little stove from the Silver Grill. You know, one of the things that I remembered in that last segment, and I still have them in at home, were those little charge cards. Do you remember them? You've always got them tucked away. I don't think you ever threw them away anywhere, and you've got them somewhere. I remember ours, and I'd forgotten all about them. But it's those kinds of memories that all of a sudden you said, oh yeah,
I think you still owe on some of those charges, don't you?
I think I do.
I wanted to get back at you, yeah.
I probably do.
Still taste, and watching that Silver Grill episode, I can still taste the Welsh rarebit and the beef stroganoff. But you know what?
It's interesting you say rarebit. My wife and I were talking about this. I took home a preview copy for her, and she said the Welsh rarebit. And
right.
The segment we're about to do, somebody mentioned the Welsh rarebit. It was something everybody remembered. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's okay. That's all right. That's all right.
And Luann, what do you have?
Well, I have one of the other premiums. We've got the stoves here this evening that you can take home with you with a pledge. But this was kind of neat when one of our interviewees came in. She basically gave us one of the trucks. We figured this was really popular, especially with the little boys. So, and it even says little Twigbies on it. The license
We don't have
plate.
those available.
No,
That's
no.
just the one that you're very old.
Yes,
So we
okay.
brought this in on a Brinks truck.
Right.
It's so rare. You know.
But the amazing thing was they found the dies and all for the other stove, and they're making those. They're reproducing those right now, so we'll be able to send one of those out to you. Actually, it flies in. It's right there. And it can come to you at the $75 level. If all you want to do is get one of these for one of your loved ones, maybe for yourself, just as a piece of nostalgia, or maybe to share with a granddaughter or a niece or a nephew, a $75 pledge will bring you the stove box. And again, $90 will bring you the home video. $120 will bring you 2 home videos, or at that $180 level, and that's what almost half of our pledges this evening have been, $180. We will send you the complete package, which includes 2 home videos, 1 for you and 1 to give as a gift, the Silver Grill cookbook, which Peg Neeson is going to be talking about in just a moment, and also that great Silver Grill stove that with all the lunches and dinners were served in for the young people. It's a great package, and you know, we're going to get these out to you quickly. The videos will be packaged and out within a day or 2, so within a week we hope you'll have that to you. So if you want to give it as a gift, that would be terrific. We'll have it to you in time for that. So go to your telephone right now, dial that number you see on the bottom of your screen, and make sure that we here at WVIZ PBS can continue making these wonderful programs possible. We've done a lot. Cleveland Memories, More Cleveland Memories, Holy Cleveland, West Side Market Stories, Sights Unseen. Listen, I bet I'm forgetting some. They've just been incredibly popular.
Well, what's great about this program and doing other programs, even though some of these memories Luann and I didn't have, I never went to the Silver Grill as a kid. You know, lots of people did, but it's just fun learning about these things and even having this as a mementos to enjoy what other people also enjoyed years ago.
And you know, the remarkable thing, when people screen this, many of them came to Cleveland, as maybe you did from other places, but they all had their memories, no matter where it was. If they grew up in Akron or Cleveland, they had their memories, but it may have been Dayton, it may have been Cincinnati, it may have been Tampa, Florida. You had your memories, and that's what this is bringing back.
Like this. They had those restaurants, they had the different stores, they had the escalators and elevators.
What we're going to do right now is go in and check in with Peg Neeson. She has a very special gift to show you some of these recipes from the Silver Grill cookbook that can be yours at the $180 level. Peg?
Thanks, Kent. Well, I'm here with Lori Bell. Lori's with Chow and also is our behind-the-scenes coordinator for all the WVIZ PBS cook shows. And we were just talking about our remembrances of the Silver Grill, because of course it's all wrapped around the Silver Grill cookbook, which is by Richard E. Carberg with Judith Carberg and Jane Hazen. That is yours as part of your $180 pledge when you called into WVIZ. But you were telling me what you remember.
We were just talking about it. We had all sorts of remembrances of our favorite dishes. the thing that I used to always order when we would go there, I'd go with my mom and my sister. That was our big treat. That was the ladies' lunch out.
Oh yeah, the ladies' day.
And my favorite was the chicken a la king that would come in the little chicken casserole, little chicken on top. And it would come in a little oven.
Yep.
Chicken pot pie, which we're actually going to make here today.
I'm looking forward to that.
Also Welsh rarebit.
And the chicken pot pie recipe is in the Silver Grill cookbook, as is the Welsh rarebit.
Right.
So, and there's a tuna a la king, and I think all you'd have to do is
substitute the chicken.
So you told me this was like the world's simplest recipe.
This is a great recipe. It's very simple. It is basically a chicken cream sauce. It's very, very simple to make. Cooked chicken breast, diced or shredded.
Right.
And carrots and peas. They can be frozen or fresh.
Or fresh, either one.
And that's pretty much it. You can top it with either like a puff pastry, or you can top it with a pie crust recipe. And we'll put it together. And
or you could use a pre-made pie crust thing if you wanted to do it. So it would take you like that to make?
It takes you a very short time even doing it from totally start to finish with the cooked chicken and with the sauce.
And I remember this so well at the Silver Grill. This is what I got every single time. And I got the muffins, and we're going to talk about those later on. We had the muffins. We'll talk about those later. But this is all here, and we're going to put one of these together for you so that you too can remember that recipe. All sorts of stories about the history of the Silver Grill are all in this book. $180 pledge will get you 2 videos, the cookbook, and the wonderful little box, which is right there. The stove that everybody remembers. That's yours. Be like everybody else. Get everything that you need. Give us a call right now. We're going to go back over to Kent.
Thanks, Peg. It's exciting, isn't it? This is what it's all about. This kind of support for WVIZ PBS will make more great programs available for this station. If you were with us earlier, you heard me talking about the mission of WVIZ PBS to improve education and improve public service, and WVIZ PBS is dedicated to making these kinds of great programs available. It's just the kind of thing that should be on television, isn't it? How often do you go to the television dial and say there's nothing good to watch? These are the kind of very programs that should be on the air, and it's the kind of programs that WVIZ is dedicated to present to you, dedicated to be willing to bring into your home if we just have the dollars to make the programming possible. It's that simple. And how do we make it possible? Through a partnership with this public television station and you, the viewer, through your membership. That's how we make it all work. So rush to your telephone right now and make sure WVIZ can count on you. Maybe you want to pledge at the $90 level. If you do, we'll send you the home video of the way we shopped. Excuse me. Maybe you want to pledge at the $120 level, and many people are doing that because at the $120 level, you get the video for yourself and the other one to give away to a family, maybe a gift for someone. It's going to be a great show. They're going to have a wonderful time having that. That's at $120. And then at $180, and we are so thrilled that so many families are taking advantage of the $180 membership level this evening, because then you get a wonderful package. You get 2 home videos, you get the Silver Grill cookbook with all these great recipes. When my wife and I were talking about the show last night, as I just told to Bob Becker, Welsh rarebit came out of her mouth just as it did Lori Bell's and Peg's. It was one of the favorite recipes. There's so many of them. When you start turning the pages, you'll go, oh yeah, I remember that one. We used to have that occasionally also. You'll have those recipes, and you'll have that wonderful little stove. All of these will come your way as our way of saying thank you for the $180 pledge level. By the way, remember at the $75 level, if you'd like that level, we do have just the little stove available for you if you want to pledge at $75. All these things are just our way of saying thank you. You're not buying these thank you gifts. We're sending them to you as our way of saying thank you. What you're doing is investing dollars in programming here at WVIZ PBS. Let's keep the telephones ringing loudly and clearly here at the station. Peg Neeson is standing by with another guest in the studio.
Kent, we are here with Dixie Lee Davis, who, Dixie, I got to tell you, anytime I thought of fashion growing up in Cleveland, I thought of you and I thought of Hallie's, because your names were synonymous, everything that you had going on at Hallie's. And it's just wonderful to have you here in the studio.
It's wonderful to be here. I'm thoroughly enjoying this.
Well, good. Now, you brought some special friends of yours with you today, didn't you?
Absolutely. You know, back in the days of Hallie's, one of the most important parts was the fashion. And what better way to show the fashion than on models? And we have some of the top models from that particular time. They model for Hallie's, but they also model for the other stores in town. And you see them, and Marlene, the first you're seeing here, she wears the same size today that she wore back.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Good for you.
And Joanne was one of our, we called high fashion models.
And that's Joanne?
Yes, you see the picture of her in a beautiful white fur from the stage of Severance Hall. We did the show for the Cleveland Orchestra. And I think then the important thing was how people dressed for the occasion. And Shirley, she was a beloved model. Everyone knew her and loved her, and you see her as a bride.
And all of these, you won't see the fashion shots, but you'll remember a lot of the Hallie's stories from the video that you can have when you call in and pledge your support to WVIZ. You can have the one video for $90, $120 will bring you two, or $180 will get you the whole set. But go ahead and tell me who's next.
Next is Anne, and in every bridal show, she was the mother of the bride. And the minute she stepped out on the stage, everyone just owed and awed, because she looked exactly the way everyone wanted their mother of the bride to look.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And Barb, the next we're seeing, started out at 14 years old as a teen board member at Hallie's. She's holding her hat box that she got when she graduated from the modeling class. And so many young people at that time took the modeling courses at Hallie's and the charm course. And Barb even has her pin on